Hey guys, Godzilla Freak here, and today I'm actually timing how long it's going to take for me to make a Dragon Ball Super review, just so I can test it. And I'm also going to be using Adobe Premiere Pro instead of After Effects like I normally do, because I've heard it's better for like less intricate things like this video. And the video is going to probably stay low quality, though I might have a high quality version. The problem is, when I was on After Effects, a high-quality video, that would be like 300 gigabytes. 300 gigabytes of data. Of memory to get a high-quality 30-minute video out, which makes zero sense to me. Maybe it'll be better with Premiere Pro, though. So, yeah, that's a thing. And, also, I haven't been able to get Premiere Pro and After Effects to connect over the media encoder. I've been trying to get that done, but I haven't been able to do that yet. So that's a thing. If any of you guys can help me out, leave that in the comments below. It'll make these videos a lot higher quality. Keep that, unless this works, but it probably won't. So yeah, that's kind of it. So let's get into the video review. Roll intro. Dragon Ball. But we'll get into that later. So with Frost and Champa, basically Frost is like, Champa, you'll forgive me of all my sins if we win the tournament, right? And Champa's like, what do you think, man? You humiliated us in the Universe 6-7 tournament. But he's like, oh, I'll humiliate Universe 7 this time. So Champa sort of agrees. I don't really know how that ended up, but it seems like Champa likes that. And then since we haven't had an episode last week, we're going over the God Pad again. And apparently there's only 36 members left in the Tournament of Power that are still up and running, fighting. So, and it goes over all the universes. There's some really cool pictures in this episode. I might make like an art video on it. I don't know. That might be interesting. Would you guys like that? Comment below. If there's no comments, I might make it anyways, though, because I don't have a very big channel. So, we go over each universe. Universe 2 has 6 left, so they're doing relatively well, Universe 3 actually has 7 members left. I'm really surprised. I thought they only had like 3 or 4 left, but apparently they have 7. Remember, though, their main guy just got kicked by Kaba without even looking, so they're not that strong. But there is this guy called Maji Kaio, which basically means seriously? That's kind of a meme or a joke in this episode. And he's like the baby dude that was fighting Goku before. He looks sort of like Baby, and I'll get into him later. And he's prepping up to fight against Jiren to get information. Because that's the whole thing with Universe 3 is like the freaking technologically intellect universe. Universe 4 has 4 members, but you only see 2 of them. That's really confusing, and that becomes a plot point later in the episode. You see, Universe 6 has 8 members, and Universe 7 also has 8. So these two are tied at best. And then the Supreme Kai is like, oh, we're doing really well. But then Beerus is like, fuck. And he's like, what's wrong, Beerus-sama? And he's like, didn't you hear? They said they have 4 members left at Universe 4. Damn that Kitella. You can only see 2 of them. And Tien mentions it too. Yeah, I sensed their presence before, but not anymore. It's like, what if they just freaking wait to the end of the tournament? Goku versus Jiren, the only ones left. Like, say Goku wins. And then they do nothing until the timer hits 0. They, boom, both pop up. They have 2 members, they just win. They'll win. Unless we have more than 2 members at the end of the timer, they're gonna win. We gotta have a way to deal with these guys. That's like a major point. They feel like kind of like shadow people, you just don't see them, so like that's a thing, and that's part of Universe 4 plan probably to win. And Universe 4, you know, they're really gimmicky, so it's like, oh, the stress builds up there. Universe 11 has only 3 members left, but then Vermouth and the Kai. Okay, people are complaining that the Supreme Kai, the Kaioshin of Universe 11 is called Kai, but our Kaioshin is called Shin. It's not much better, right? The next we need another one called O, right? Like, our one is just as bad. Kai and Yoshin. Ours is Shin, so I don't know why people are mad at that name, so yeah, they're like, oh, quality over quantity, right, guys? Right? We got the strongest 3 here. And then we get into a fight, basically Maji Kaio, seriously. He's there, and he's ready to challenge Jiren to gather intel on Jiren. And then Maji Kaio, like seriously? Just like blasts him and then kicks him into the wall. Then does like Justice Crush attack or some bullshit like that. And then like he's like in this weird mush. So he sort of reminds me of one of the Shadow Dragons in GT. If you guys watch GT, you know which one, like the electric one. That can like sort of change shape. That's what he's like. So he's in this weird contorted sort of shape. But then he just like gets back up. He's like, oh yeah, I sneaked you, Dispo. And just like chokes him down and holds him. It feels sort of like that jam that Jiren used in Dragon Ball. Not this weird Jiren, no. The OG Giran guy, the dinosaur. Reminds me sort of that bubblegum. And also, you know, of the, I think it was 5-star, of this 5-star Shenron. The one, you know, the 5-star Shenron, the one with a sticky hold. So he has something really similar to that. And then Toppo's like, crap, baskets, Dispo. You gotta get this together, man. You've been getting wrecked the whole time. And then Jiren just like, move. And then it's like, yes, get some intel. We need intel. Maji Kaio goes into like a badass form, sort of like Baby. Like a bigger baby, kind of. He looks kind of like Majin Vegeta with a mascara and everything. I don't have a picture of it, but just imagine Majin Vegeta or something. Like Super Saiyan 4 Goku with the yellow eyes and mascara. His eyes look like that, and his body's like classic badass, right? And then Jiren just shows up and like, what punch? Da 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 da, and just boom! It blasts Maji Kaio out of the ring. And then Maji Kaio goes on to this Universe 3 Kaioshin's head is like, Maji Kaio? It's like, seriously? And then that's sort of the meme there, right? That's the joke. And then Goku's just like, oh my, what the fuck was that shit? That was insane. Because, you know, Goku was fighting him before, so it's like, this guy's decently strong. He just got one punch by Jiren. And then you see Roshi here. He's sitting on a rock, right? He's trying to recover from his previous battles. And then just from behind him, Frost just randomly shows up and is like, Okay, so we're having Roshi, almost dead, fighting Frost. Yes, this is gonna turn well. Yup. And then you see Frost beating the shit out of Roshi like a kid playing with a toy. And then Goku's like, "No, Master Roshi!" And then he's like, "No!" And then Ribrianne's there, and she just shows up like, "Universe 7, I will beat you!" And then Goku's like, "No! Move out of the way! Yeah!" But then he actually fights Ribrianne. Like, at the end of the episode, you see that. So, I don't get it. And Frost, he's in the middle beating up Roshi. And Roshi gets out the Mafuba bottle. Right? He gets it out of his pocket, he puts it down, and then he goes buff mode and just punches Frost with all of his might. But then Frost just comes in and just boom knocks him out. Roshi doesn't stand a chance. Then Roshi is there, he's standing, he gets up, and he's like, right? He's there, and he's like, Mafuba! And you see Frost, he's just like, and you see him distort into the Mafuba and go into its trap, and it's like, oh! It's great to see how no matter how strong the character is, they're just helpless in that Mafuba. We saw it with King Piccolo, you saw it with Piccolo Jr., like even if they counter the Mafuba, you still see that face. Actually, I don't think we saw it with Piccolo Jr. We saw it with Kami. We saw it with with Zamasu and Trunks use it. We see their face is just like distorted as fuck, and they're just like, ooh, and no matter how strong they are, they're completely helpless in the hands of this simple technique created by Master Masamoto. No, I don't know what his name was, like something like that. And there's a weird thing with like the fillers in Dragon Ball where Goku couldn't beat that guy after beating King Piccolo. That was a thing, but yeah, so there's this whole thing with that. It's like Mafuba is just the most overpowered technique in Dragon Ball. And I'm sitting there like, huh, okay. And then Roshi misses, and Frost there's like, oh, that's a cool technique. And I'm like, why don't you just throw him out of the ring? It's not like you die when you do this anymore. I mean, that used to be a thing, but not anymore. So just whirl them out of the damn ring. They're completely helpless. Why don't you do that? This is a tournament, alright? This isn't trying to lock away King Piccolo anymore. You just gotta get them out of the ring and you win. So, I don't know why they didn't do that. Like, when I saw Roshi on the team, like before the tournament started on the banner, right? I was like, he's just gonna Mafuba the fuck out of Jiren and just boom him out of the ring. Or Toppo just Mafuba everything, right? And Piccolo's gonna like special beam cannon through the Kachi, everyone's gonna fall. There was so many plans I had, so much strategizing. I saw Boo, it was gonna heal everyone. But no, we instead we get this, Roshi misses. And then Frost just like comes in, starts beating the shit out of Roshi, and he's attacking Roshi, and then he takes an arm and attacks Vegeta, and he's super smug with it. And Vegeta's just like, Prince of all Saiyans, bullshit. And then as Roshi's about to die from, Frost's constant pummeling, Vegeta just comes in and boom! Punches Frost straight into a wall. And then Frost is like, oh, I've gotten weaker. He's like talking to Vegeta. He's bullshitting, right? He's just bullshitting, trying to trick Vegeta. Like, oh, I'm so much weaker. Look, I'm already dizzy. Vegeta's like, I'm not falling for that. And then what happened? And then like Magetta just comes up from behind, Chopo! Just hulks out at Vegeta, and then Frost is sitting beside there, and it's boom! And then you see like rubble in his ears, like what the hell? And Vegeta just bang attack, It's Super Saiyan, but it doesn't work. I don't know why he didn't just Final Flash like he did in Universe 6, just continuously push him. But, or just like friggin', I don't know, you could just Super Saiyan Blue, one hand pick up bro, but he doesn't do that. Instead, he's just wrecked like Earable, no chance. And then he starts fighting Frost with Magenta just in the background, Chopo slamming him. And he has to like dodge those. And then you're sitting there like, Roshi, what? Basically, Frost is like, oh yeah, the only way to beat Magenta, there's no way you can win. It's totally not like he lost in the Universe 6 tournament. And then Roshi fucking buys this shit, okay? That's the worst part. He buys it 100%. And he's like, oh, the only way to beat him is with that technique. And you're just sitting there like, no. It's not the only way to beat him. Beating Magenta is not that hard, Roshi. You're pulling a Swardo here, listening to the other team. You don't do that. You don't follow their advice. They're clearly tricking you. This guy's a fraud. He's a Frieza. But Roshi Lizard sets down the bottle, goes in for the Mafuba, and then you get some Mafuba madness here. He goes in for the Mafuba, and then we go into freaking 23rd Shenkaiichi Budokai Tianxia Di Wu Hui World Martial Arts Tournament style. Just we see Frost pull out Reflection Mafuba. And then you see Vegeta coming in, attacking, and then Beerus is like, no, that's a trap! And then Vegeta comes in, and he gets trapped in the freaking Reflection Mafuba. And then you see Vegeta, boom, goes in the bottle. And then Frost beams the shit out of Roshi. Roshi does a spirit ball, doesn't do jack. Frost is like, ah, you're dumb. And then Roshi goes Yamcha style, brings that shit back, hits the bottle that Vegeta's trapped in. Vegeta comes out, Super Saiyan Blue, blasts the rubble off Magenta's ears, and then proceeds to just like start insulting the fuck out of Magenta, pushes and blasts him off the ring. He's like, you're next, Frost, about to kick the shit out of Frost. And then Frost comes in. He's like, you may have won this battle, but the war's not over yet. Legit does a smoke grenade on the ground. Smoke comes out. He leaves. And then Roshi hits his limit. Friggin' just jumps off the ring, goes up, eats a sensu. And then Beerus is like, okay, you guys are all bald. Come on. Why? But whatever, man. I've changed my view about you guys. You guys are actually pretty strong. Especially you, old man. And you get that. And Vegeta's there. It's like, I'll take your place, old man. And you have Frost just leaving away. And then we see Goku versus Ribrianne. That's squaring up against each other at the end of the episode. And how much time until the end of the Tournament of Power? 30 minutes. 30. So there's quite a few minutes left. But, yeah, there's still a lot. We started at 48. We went 18 minutes in. How many episodes has it been since we started? Let's see here. Yeah, so we started at 97, and now it's 107. So 20 minutes, 18 minutes has passed in the actual thing in 20 episodes. So that's slightly less than a minute an episode. It's better than on Namek, because Namek blowing in 5 minutes, that was like slightly more than 2 episodes per minute. So it's better than that. Imagine they had a timer on Namek. It's like, oh, the episode's over, but Namek hasn't even blown yet. When's it gonna blow? Wait, 4 minutes 35 seconds until Namek go. So like 25 seconds. I feel like that'd be really funny if they had that in the Frieza saga. But they don't, so yeah. This was pretty long script. Well, not really script. This was a pretty long like notepad of like things that happened. But I guess at the end there, I kind of just started blasting words at you guys because of how cool it was. That was just, oh, that was amazing. That was great animation. You guys should really check out the episode. Watch it on whatever streaming service you have. It's been 46 minutes since I started, so this is decently quick. This includes watching the episodes, by the way. So yeah, I'm getting ready for Andrew to go edit the video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. All in all, I feel like this episode was great. Vegeta was epic. Vegeta has knocked out like 9 members now. He's definitely leading in terms of knockouts. And, you know, you got Goku versus Rebrian. I want to see just how strong Rebrian is. Vegeta is legit a savage. I want to see 17 and 18 again. I know they had some highlight episodes. Well, we haven't even seen their face around. Oh, Frieza. Their shit's gonna go down in the episode preview. I don't know why you guys would skip the preview, but in case you did, warning there. We're gonna see Vegeta and Frost. They're gonna sort of have like a team up. I don't know how that's gonna go though, cause it's like if 2 good guys team up, it's gonna be like an alliance, like the Luffy Law alliance. If a bad guy and a good guy team up, like Goku and Frieza, it's not gonna fucking work at all. But if a bad guy and a bad guys team up, 2 wrongs don't make a right, okay? If you wrong a wrong, that makes it right. But 2 wrongs put together, that's even worse, okay? So if you have like Frieza and Frost, they're not gonna be really working together. They'll be like, I'm just gonna take all the benefit and I'm gonna rip you off as hard as I can. That's how Frieza and Frost are gonna work, in my opinion. All right. And what I think is gonna happen, that's a prediction. It's not 100% guaranteed. But yeah, this was a really good time review, about 22.5 minutes. So that's going to be all for today, guys. Take care of you all. Goodbye.